towards the site here. And they even have one extra smoke for CT as long as nobody goes down.
And they're off into Yavi. Surely just going to play back. Oh, in the open. The easiest entry into the site they'll find all game.
I don't think they were ready for G2 to run a pistol round that they have, well, in the streak. I've seen this one before. I'm watching the demos back.
niko's got the perfect weapon to take those USPs on at range, but why would he?
There's the resmoke towards CT with the bomb already down. Let's call that 20 seconds before they're really able to challenge through that position in a 5-on-4 disadvantage without a kit.
They're not
like Heroic.
The boost. Time has passed. Shush and Stown starting to clamp down, but they would need some impossible headshots. Look at the time. Look at the time. Tessus won. Hoopsy back. Tessus executed now. Meets niko. They ain't got the time for this. Just trying to make the G2 brow a little sweatier than it was prior. And yes,
going to go down.
Shots. Everyone going down with the ship. It's Cadian 4. And now put on the floor by the bomb. G2 start as they mean to go on.
Okay, well, what's possible there with those Cadian kills? He could drop an M4 across the Stown right now, who can get it to some head armor, right? If we're going to immediately look at this play immediately. No flash to enable this. Heavy through second mid. Need to be careful if they want to brave this. Hooksy, that's an AK, my friend.
Oh, and it's fallen into enemy hands. G2 exasperated after that one. Trying to save the day is niko. JKS overwhelmed, overcome. And just as it looked like G2 were on the regular schedule programming, Heroic on the eco. Now they have to count on niko.
You don't get anything that's closer to a full eco in modern day Counter-Strike than that. Braving that top mid smoke with an AK in your hand. Tessus will gladly scoop that up, 2 to his name so far. Shush as well with the frag in the feed. And niko with a minute on the clock here to find the final 2.
Shush times it to perfection. That might be a time.
Fault stance as Cadian's AWP rings out. Standard banana control utility, mouth mollied, followed through with that nade to try and catch anybody slipping. But Yabi loves to take a fight here, and Tessus will try and set him up.
Yeah, it seems like Hooksy and niko are going to be happy to oblige. Oh, back to turn, immediate response. niko plays anti-flash immediately, and now look at the pressure onto this B site. What is Tessus to do? Calls for Cadian. Support is there. The spray is too. Tessus trying to reposition. Hunter looking for answers. Into the site is Tessus. Tested. And he's good for it. Still alive. Somehow, some way, Heroic take everything away. It's only JKS. The only Australian Katowice champion. Trying to make magic happen. Cold as ice, plenty of time. Shush, panicking, and back it's turned. Set up, knocked down.
Playing heads-up Counter-Strike against a team like Heroic. You might have him on the ropes, but maybe this is a rope-a-dope.
Shush. Balls on his lad to go for such an aggressive move against the lighter buy. And they all run on down. Hunter with just that Tech 9. And not allowing any fun as they all just put the pedal to the metal. JKS is trying to get out of dodge.
Fast and furious
now,
here.
yeah. They did drift into that one for sure.
This is wild, just happy to go for the jugular, Heroic.
11 up for Tessus.
Someone stop the clock. This is happening real quick right now. Timeout. Cadian's AWP present. Right now over towards A. It will just be Shush and Stown, but we know how good the Danes are at playing ahead here on those rotations. Read this one quite well.
He's playing this angle for the jiggle. Monacy has the reactions for that, does the Dane. Oh, goes wide, Hooksy, a massive frag. Caught back by Yabi.
Pulling out his nade there. Trade comes in immediately. Hooksy, the classic in-game leader trope there, and double smokes. That's a waste of resources here. Yeah. That will be called out.
Gives them a leg up now. They have 2 of their own left for the exec.
Tessus has been great here. Slowed them down with the bottle of flames. The rotation coming here. As I mentioned, Heroic fantastic at reading this.
G2 have to get through Tessus, and he's not alone. It's Yabi this time with a perfect flash, the push! And 3 bodies of G2 hit the deck in simultaneous fashion. Tessus is not done. It's down to push through the smoke, and Heroic, they're going to bring this fight to G2.
Oof, this is looking tidy.
They are looking centered right now. They are looking balanced. The maps of the
it's a best of three now.
It is a best of three.
It's a best of three right now for Heroics.
They have to win all of the maps to come to get his util out soon.
Hold up, the banana push is coming in. Very loud.
It's very loud about this. Hunter, oh, immediate punish. Not them both. Heroic with a bit of an unforced error.
This one's still on. G2 don't know where to end just yet.
Hunter's trying to sell it. He's trying to see what he can get, and nothing behind it, Yabi says. Cadian, though, on the clear. Unprepared. Traded by Shush.
There's nothing back. It's 1v1s.
All across the map. Can Shush hold his nerve? Oh, and JKS. He bests him. And that's Yabi down. G2 steal a round back. Fighting fire with fire. The loud steps of Tessus. Hunter had to have the mechanical ability, but he does close both. And they had no way in. It's given to them by Heroic here, and it's taken in the end by Force.
Happy to take the freebies, both of these teams so far. That double push, it was just in response to that A pressure there. Hooksy deals with Yabi. That head-to-head's going to be a fun one to look at considering the history of those ex-teammates. But that's something for G2 to cook with now. Oof. They're coming fast.
What is that? Cadian has no idea. He heard some steps, tucks himself in. Down, delivers. Shush as well. The crossfire impossible to break.
Crazy calls out of G2 here. Similar system as what they tried to run there on that second round of play. It was through second mid that time round, but this just straight barreling up the guts, hoping that Heroic were going to play heavy B. And these are coin tosses, right? You're trying to read, you're trying to play ahead of Heroic here. They were 3 strong.
And Cadian immediately, just you can see him turn tail and scream for support. And Shush and Stown deliver.
These are the type of rounds for G2 where they pull off a miracle here, but this is going to be so difficult. A minute on the clock and another nade down the gullet. There's JKS and niko to find now, and well, this is a standard fixture here of niko's banana play. Just having to walk up, shoulders back, take the fight. JKS is the one who's been called back to pick up this bomb. We've got a smoke, a flash, and a HE to work with here. And happy to play 2-2 are the Danes. That's not going to do anything here. This setup is fantastic for that. They're not playing side-side, so they're not scared about this. The front side smoke means nothing, and I think they want to flash them for information. Here it is. Nobody home. And it's looking like with 25 seconds left on the clock, G2 are just going to save. So 7 now for Heroic.
Stewing in their juices of that opening. I mean, we talk about it, you know, you need your whole team to trust the call. Even a bad call with good follow-through and trust can work, but this one, flat as a pancake.
I wonder if that comes because some of the gun rounds they've run so far haven't been able to net them anything positive here.
Sure.
So you think about the 2 rounds they've been able to win. They were handed a gift, Hunter with that double on the Tech 9 and the pistol round.
In this series, they want to see Ancient. The desk has highlighted the significance of that. Oh, chip damage inflicted. Yabi in limbo, aggressive. Turns the flash and it's niko. Oh, it's niko, all right. Headshot, left, right, good night.
He can hear this. Hunter can hear this again. The master of the flank.
Tessus though, this is his bomb site. One mistake. It's not happening this time. Locking him down. Shush needs this one. He's going to get pushed from both sides, and with his nade out, Monacy collects. Looking to vacate.
The race is on here. Tessus is trying to get over in time. He might be able to make it into library. They're going to run up here through the short side. This is going to be a big issue. Tessus can mow him down.
Goes for the flash and the fight. Monacy. Oh! Executed! Can Tessus really close? It's all him versus Hunter. He's got the time, he's got the kit. Hunter to give G2 a leg up. In closing this gap, he takes the fight. Proactivity, the name of this game. It was niko and Hunter with their powers combined that make that 3rd round a reality.
That round could have gone real wrong. Hunter almost telling his teammates down the river there, allowing both of them to push up banana, and this was great from Tessus. It was almost, oh yes, yes, yes from Tessus, but Hunter says,
over here. With very little information towards top middle. Yabi being about to be run on. niko wide. Oh, and Yabi gets them both. A 1 for 2. Buy one, get one free. Yabi happy with that.
Oh.
Ouch. That leaves a mark through the half wall.
Oh, there's space now, but G2 have to move. In the site, you have to deal with one of the masters of the craft at Shush, and look at this, taking space like they own it.
No Hunter this time. He's actually trying to get them into the site. Tessa's burrowed in as well to provide support. It's Odyssey on the flank. He catches them.
They can still back off here. That smoke going to breed discomfort.
Yeah, it's going to get the feet planted for sure.
Oh, the ambiguity, breeding the anxiety. Is that rotation point back towards B from Katie, and you can feel him cheating off now the number advantage for G2 to fight this site.
They've manufactured this. This is their advantage. Now they just need to seize it. 20 seconds, it'll be the balcony fight first. JKS from the lower deck, sweeping through the angles together off the flash. It's perfect. Tessus still like a statue. But they don't know. Did they not see? JKS will clear, does his due diligence, and it's JKS.
I don't know if they have time. I don't know if they have time. I don't think they can plan. I don't think there's time. Oh, no!
What is that? Just through survival. Cadian disconnected. But it was the survival of Tessus, the presence of mind just to hide in the sight. The flash perfect, but they were so focused on that other Shush frag. He gets away with it.
And because it was Shush as well, right? Just that hard clear. You're worried about the site anchor. That one's going to sting. They didn't want to plant default. They didn't want to plant default in that situation. This is the hard clear. He may have been 4x3'd here. You see him come into the site. He definitely saw Tessus on the way in. It could have been a 4x3 situation, and by the time he picks up the bomb,
it's curtain.
It's all over. Between that smoke and triple, but right now he is the only player on the site. The rotation again, trying to gamble ahead of this heroic Tessus. Another test.
A massive one at that.
It is the one way.
Niko's already gotten through. He does have an advantage on that side of the smoke, but no one from G2's coming. He thinks it may be smoke and mirrors, but one slipped the net. He doesn't know. And JKS has caught Shush elsewhere towards the boiler room, but that smoke implied Tessa's back sight, and now Niko has the element of surprise. They can go back. Wait. Let Kovac work. It's magic. Side of the head. Tessus loses his marbles. As Niko with a single frag to determine the round. Tessus no idea about that one.
Yeah, Yabi floated with the idea in a run boost with no smoke to get that one across. JKS has the remaining here, and he's still covering off on this lurk position. So he did his job in this round of play there, but Niko inspired stuff there. And we've seen that risk taken a lot here in Katowice. A lot of teams subverting the expectation, understanding the double site setup. And as soon as you hear that smoke, underarm back of sight, that's a wall. It's almost a brick wall. It's hard to get through. Tessa's had the tricks up his sleeve. He's definitely been watching the Not Out Here videos.
Guess the counter though, you see Niko, he was so aware that with one frag he could kind of shepherd his team into the site.
This save is essential here for Heroic. Loss bonus, bottom of the barrel. I think we can get themselves the min-loss bonus into that next round of play here. Will JKS try and spearhead this and take out another rifle? Not looking likely. They'll stay alive with all 5. Heroic, though, holding on to 3 means they can have another threatening round of play. Again, G2 will post a single, and for the last 5, we have gone back and forth with nobody posting consecutive. This was the one way here from Tessus, and you can see he caught a little bit of information on the cross, but this, you got to squint, you got to get your face awfully close to the screen, and this is the JKS lurk coming out of the boiler position. He didn't even need to come out. Shush, bounding in.
The round hangs in the balance of these next moves, Monacy and JKS.
Moments from disaster.
Yeah. That's scary! How does he hit that? Okay, Monacy!
Oh,
okay! G2 looking to remain undefeated, undaunted. Monacy hits 2 ridiculous shots on the sniper rifle.
He just doubled his frags right there. He almost got the collat on that. That was disaster.
It's the opposite of what's supposed to work. The AWP.
It was the
up close.
perfect trap setup. 2 boiler, 1 close halls.
A CZ is the perfect weapon for that kind of fight.
What on earth?
The collateral quick scope.
They're hunting this.
Taking it all away. Nothing Tessus can do. Pepper's Hunter on the pistol. Now just Yabi holding on to what he can. For as long as he can. And a clean one. And the hands of Monacy. He will get an extra firm fist bump for that. That 8. It's going to be static for a while for Heroic.
I don't know how they manufacture these miracles right here. Like some of the rounds that G2 have won, insane.
Outrageous.
Like insane. He should be pinned to the wall. His head should be in the dirt. Inseparable at the half. Faster than they.
Oh my God, he's feeling himself now. Not far off the mark. Takes off an early shot. Postures mid. Nades up B, chipping away at this defense. You can see niko's intentions. He's given the flash to the orb, expecting to get some info on the half wall. Nessus and Yabi. Are they ready? Through the smoke. Yabi stands strong. Opening for Heroic. xantares still walking away with a scrap of health. Monacy to hold the B side. As you can see, progress is being made elsewhere.
They're just going to whittle them down here, Heroic again. Doing what they do so well, playing ahead of these maneuvers coming out from G2.
Ooh, JKS spots out Cade and reveals himself. Adaptation now of the defense as they look to take back middle. xantares, oh. They know. Hunter though! Oh, no! Distracted! And he pantses them both! Need Shush to be a hero. So many bodies, so much damage. Look at the health. How do they get into this site? Helpless now, the remaining two. A stunning half from Tessus, but this is an order too much. No kit, no hope. One onto xantares. But it's true. JKS confirms nothing abs.
It's long presence here. They might want to split B.
No, and the contact from Stown is going to keep these boots on the ground. Stown coming through.
He's overextended.
Trying to wrap through. Oh! xantares good onto Shush. Monacy as well. Locking down the site. They can't leave.
Smoked off.
Nowhere to go. The smoke is perfect.
Back to A.
Just like a pendulum. Swinging back and forth, but everywhere they go, they lose a man. Hunter hidden in the site. Cadian none the wiser. It's JKS looking to find the launch pad for that 8th round early.
They're not clearing. They're not clearing.
We expect it's open, and Hunter connects onto Tessus. Pandemonium amongst the ranks. They don't have the time. They don't have the hope. And it's G2 to take the pistol.
5 out of 6 right now in the series so far. That's one way to get yourself a 3-0 here in the Spodek. Can they convert? Questions echo from that first half of play.
They call pistols a coin toss. 5 out of 6. And some crazy statistics of G2's pistols.
A smoke really just sealed the deal here, didn't it? Hunter can't believe he didn't connect on that bonus. 1900 into the next tier. They think they can put together a buy into that next round of play now. Some big conversations will have to be had. There will be some omissions. There'll be light on. Like xantares has 4.5, so we can drop Monacy the AWP. Sure, we can start having that chit chat, and they think the exact same here. But if it is a B hit from Heroic, it will be into this stack.
See how diligent they are, or if they just go in blind. Sniffing around is Cadian. niko fires off a shot. Coffins the call. Smoke. Good for it. Top of the head. xantares now dead. Well adjusted. Monacy beneath him. Trying to get away. Trying to get out of dodge, and does manage to evade the spray. Cadian thinks better of committing.
Yeah, they know there's 3 more there. The boost, the player burning over towards oranges, and of course niko towards Coffin. So now it's just going to be on JKS with this 5-7, and he should be bowled over here. There's nothing he can do about this one.
Yeah, but they'll make sure everything is accounted for. They know this is a round that's supposed to be theirs, and Stown shuts down the threat. Trying their luck through the smoke. Will they not clear this corner again? Shush. Good for it. And so the double digits will be reached first. Been very hard to separate these two teams on Inferno. Nice find. niko saves nothing. The Deagle. The sidearm upgrade found.
Feels like a
nade. NaVi executed by JKS. He revealed himself on the spray. How much info?
He's been left alone here. He's been left alone. Ooh, the timing. Almost overstayed his welcome there, the young gun. That would have been a freebie right back. And look at the pressure. Oh, he's heard this. Ooh. He's heard this. JKS has no idea.
Just trying to make haste towards the pit. Does get spotted out. Info. Absolutely. Oh, and xantares, a big frag back onto Stown. Shush trying to take him down, damage inflicted. Shush still standing. Trying to poke and prod for a gap.
His orbs here.
Yeah, I wouldn't fancy his chances. Hoping to pull, perhaps. A little bit of distraction. Oh, Modesty! Even when he's caught out, he's too good.
What?
Looking the other way. And more for him to play with. Modesty wiping the slate clean from that first half. He's been hitting some bangers now. A prodigy in the server tonight.
What was that? What did he see?
It's not just what he saw, what he heard, what he felt.
Oh, I want to see that one again.
Just a mad reaction shot. I mean, this kid's lived nearly half of his life in Counter-Strike.
It's wild.
That's a stat. That's crazy.
And he could have been going down as a trade kill very early on in this one here. So the tug of war continues.
So you're looking away. Bang. Tessus unable to provide the frag, and Cadian obliges for another. Yeah, you'll see it again. Slow that one down. And aggression is on the menu, folks. Damage both ways. And Heroic have seen enough.
Oof. Likely able to establish there's 3 players in Banana here. Flashing in, fighting through.
Oh, good flash from xantares. Traces onto Shush. Spotted him out, cannot find the frag. It's niko that's wanting more, and that's Tessus with a freebie. A huge frag to slow down this G2 roll.
G2 have to do something right now. They have hardly any nades right now to defend with. We still have a minute 12 on the clock. They have to do something proactive here. They're just going to swing on out into the fight. xantares. Oh, I don't think he was expecting anything there. Does grab one back. The pressure now over towards A, mounting.
Oh, it's on Modesty. And Tessus takes the shot. They're running
Apartments
down. Does get in. Apartments doesn't find him either. And Yabi just gets away from JKS. This is all hanging in the balance. Cadian, has he slipped the net?
They don't know he's here. They don't know at all.
He's calling for his boys. He's going to get these frags.
Dead to rights.
Oh, they're going to be so mad. xantares, a passing glance. And Cadian reveals himself. Now the trade is... Oh! Hunter loses his head, and Cadian loves that one.
Shakes that one off. That was pressure. That was pressure right there. Making a play to win them around right here, and that is 11. The save has to be on for Modesty and JKS. But so does the hunt, so does the pressure. This isn't going to stop just yet. Take a look, constricting any movements here. Yabi, he's already up close and personal.
They could lose it all. Fighting to defend their right to bear arms in round 22.
Stown can molly this pit position. They can wait for this. There's no rush.
Oh, that molly. Destined for glory. JKS forced wide. Prime picking. Zoe defends. Takes down Yabi. Stown not brave enough to try again. Goes late, and JKS holds on.
Important to save this rifle here. Not a whole lot of cash right now for G2 to work with. They should probably take a timeout of their own right now to have this conversation, because financial squalor, it's in play here. And this banana biff, there was so much utility used on both sides of the server there. I think we had hardly anything for either of them to work with, and we had a minute and 10 left on the clock. But that one from Cadian, that's a captain's round right there. He's about to get a rude shot.
Yeah, that smoke implies he has no idea. He's down, jumps into the jaws of niko. A perfect frag, takes him down, and the rest, I think, is already said and done.
And this map might be too. Heroic have found a different gear. They found another level right now. We're never going to count them out of this series. It didn't matter that G2 had that 2-0 start.
But yeah, the question you raised, an interesting question, a conundrum. Has G2 forgotten what losing feels like? xantares. Onto Stown, a nice weapon upgrade if he's brave. There's still a couple of those investigating Heroic members. They want to take some stuff away. The booster should have everything to say. Lovely from JKS. Likely draw the line in the sand there. Up to 13, 3-round lead. Only 3 required to secure Ancient.
This is the type of game, if you're G2, We don't know how the rest of these maps are. They put the faith in niko again. Last round towards B. Lost track of things. 60 points of health, back of the site, only a smoke, pressure coming his way. Surely he's going to be screaming. He can hear these footsteps, a long smoke again.
If Yabi can get away. Oh, Hunter strafes to his demise. Trade from Monacy denied. Heroic. Meet Hooksy. One back. Advantage held. niko trying to play around the gaps, down aware. A re-smoke CT, but everyone that meets Tesses is bested. niko back to the side, trying to hold on for everything he's worth. But the round converted.
And masterfully done here. All of those little details of pulling out the information. So niko at that point, banana presence, they've got car, I need help, somebody rotate. Well, if we want information, we have to look somewhere. And they denied that long side. Hunter was ahead of the smoke, he had to play first. Steps into the jaws, loses his life. They feed again, Monacy. Another death in that column. And now 14 for Heroic now. The loss bonus, only 2,900 into that next round of play. It feels like G2 are going to have to take a partial investment here. Whoa. And then they're going to have to try and run it 5 straight to get to overtime. Heroic are back in business.
JKS trying to hold on.
They're going to start 3 towards B so they can really stretch that with Hunter's presence here as well. But this is fast. They're rushing. Mac-10s, they're not going to stop. This is the uppercut.
They're looking to knock him out. Knock him for 6. Just charging in. The double. Overlooked perhaps is Hooksy. That's the bomb, but only the one. Heroic. As G2 put everything on the line, it's up to Monacy and JKS to kick up a fuss.
What a call.
I mean, come on, to charge straight up the guts of Banana.
That's knocked him out here. I spoke about the finances, the idea that they took that type of buy. They hedged 3 towards B, 15 regardless. And again, it's the max loss bonus, sure, but look at this. They just melt. They don't look for Hooksy. That doesn't matter. They don't need him. Shush. Massive stuff from him. He's been quiet throughout.
No time like the present. Monacy confirms. Body's there. Great nade. Lots of damage. Monacy built upon it. Damage inflicted onto him. Will slink back into the site with the man advantage. Yabi hoping he can catch him on the cross back. A big frag back. Claws Heroic into the A site. Hunter will take the space. And Hooksy quaking in his boots. 12 HP. What's the man to do? Warding on the cross. Good damage into Shush. Somehow still alive and kicking. As they will occupy the CT spawn. 40 seconds, Heroic. Take a moment. Cut noise. Seeds of doubt sown as Hooksy's found. "20 seconds. Hunter, this cut of noise has got him nervous, apprehensive. 19 seconds though. There is grounds that G2 can destabilize if they can find that bomb carrier. Acadian being escorted into the site now. These frags worth everything for G2. Both filling the feed, JKS and Hunter. He can't plant and he can't win. As Hunter and JKS say we play again.
Oh, you got to take a question mark about some of these moves from G2. Monacy in the site, pinned, happy to step across, gets taken out. Hooksy as well, trying to jump, thinking he can make that leap on 12 points of health here. Giving over a couple of gifts. Heroic, I feel like it's only going to be a matter of time before they get this one done, holding on by their fingertips right now.
To get a common goal. And so close to glory. But every good story has your hero start to doubt. Start to question. The path to glory is never easy. And Heroic find their voice in the Hall of Heroes just in time.
It's just going to be a B pounce here, and this B bomb site, it's been rough. It's been more than rough. They're pushing in.
niko, so blind, perfect flashes. The beginning, perhaps, of the end as Shush leaps into Hooksy's brain with that Mac-10. Hopeless. On the retake, G2. Try as hard as they might, Shush fighting tooth and nail to do what no team has done before in Kato. Records may have been made. It's heroic that will stop them in their tracks. Only Modesty.